Hello everyone, welcome to Severe Weather Update. I have a quick update today for the potential for severe weather in the Minnesota and South Dakota area. I'll try to do these videos anytime there's a moderate risk or a large area of enhanced risk, and that is the case today. So if you look at the day one convective outlook, which the text of this is scrolling on the bottom of the screen, you see a moderate, which is 4 out of 5 risk, covering a small population area of 670,000, but it's a pretty widespread area of Minnesota. So if you live in any portion of western Minnesota or the very northeast portion of South Dakota, you need to be on the alert today for extremely dangerous weather. The cities included in the enhanced risk are Watertown, South Dakota, Willmar, Minnesota, Brookings, South Dakota, Fergus Falls, Minnesota, Brainerd, Minnesota. In the enhanced risk is 6 million population and includes Minneapolis and St. Paul, Sioux Falls, Topeka, Kansas, and Fargo. I think Fargo is very close to the moderate risk, so I would move Fargo up into the moderate risk area based on this graphic, which shows Fargo in the moderate risk 4 out of 5 for severe weather. But going back to this, let's read what, well, first of all, let's look at tornado probability today. It's 15% of a tornado touching down EF2 or higher within 25 miles of any area within that 15% threshold. And let's read what what the Storm Prediction Center predicts for today. It says numerous severe thunderstorms are forecast, large to giant hail, 60 to 80 mile per hour gusts, and tornadoes are probable, including the possibility for a couple strong long track tornadoes. So we could have a very, very significant one or two very damaging tornadoes. You just don't know where they're going to occur within, that 15% or 10% area, or even further out from that. So you just have to be weather aware. Sometimes they hit sparsely populated areas or no population areas, because there's a lot of those in this region of the country. But if they happen to hit a city, a downtown area, they can cause very significant damage, and we've seen that recently in a few tornadoes that were somewhat unexpected. But today I want everybody that's watching that lives in this region to be weather aware, because this could be a very significant severe weather outbreak. Looking at Google Maps, I just want to kind of give some more perspective here. I really think it's this area here that's within the most significant severe weather threat, which would include Fargo, would include Brookings, would include Long Prairie, Wadena, Park Rapids, Cass Lake, Pelican Rapids, Fergus Falls, Elbow Lake, Wheaton. I can't pronounce some of these cities, but Summit, Watertown, which I think we talked about earlier, are in the enhanced risk, or in the moderate risk 4 out of 5. Further out from this, you're also in a pretty significant risk. The enhanced risk, which is 3 out of 5, goes much further out. So anyway, I just wanted to try and give some perspective here of some of the cities that are included within this severe weather prediction. Let's look at the natocast, and this is at natocast on Twitter. This also shows a 15% likelihood of a tornado touching down within a 25 mile of any point, and that red shaded area is the 15%, is very similar to what the Storm Prediction Center also predicts. So as far as timing, when is this going to occur? Well, pretty soon, actually. By 2 p.m., this is the Triple R radar convective model, or composite reflectivity model, and at 18Z, which is about 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we're already seeing some significant supercells firing up in the southeastern portions of South Dakota. So I think that's when the severe weather event is going to begin, and then we'll progress here. So this is, like I said, this is 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Central. It starts to move closer to the Minnesota area. 4 p.m. Central, moving into Minnesota. 5 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central, you can see a very, very significant line with purple. 7 p.m. continues through central Minnesota and then becomes more of a quasi-convective line where there aren't as many individual supercells but more of a squall line, straight line wind event. And I think that's what's going to happen in central Minnesota today, similar to what we've seen recently, where the tornado threat starts to subside, but the high straight line wind gust threat increases to 70, 80 mile per hour, where we get these considerable severe thunderstorm warnings for winds way over 60 miles an hour, 70, 80, 90. I even saw one for 100 miles an hour recently. And that's the type of line that's going to form in central Minnesota. So as the tornado threat goes down, that doesn't mean the severe weather threat is down. There will still be a threat of very large hail and straight line damaging winds. I think the tornado threat will be a little earlier than what we're showing on the map here, confined to the area in that 15% range where there are more isolated supercells forming instead of a straight squall line like this one. A quasi-convective line is what QLCS is what meteorologists call it. So anyway, that is the update for now. Be weather aware if you again are in the very southeast portions of North Dakota, the northeastern portions or any eastern portions of South Dakota, and all of western Minnesota, starting from about 1 p.m. Central Time. And it looks like, this is at 00Z, which is about 7, 8 p.m. It will move into the central and then eastern portions of Minnesota later into the night. So that's the timing. Anyway, hope you've received some valuable information from this video. Share it with anybody you know that lives in this region. Appreciate a like if you can, and that is severe weather update for today. Thank you.